Hey there everybody, Jason Shepard of M0A.com. I wanted to talk to you, I actually want to ask you guys a question about what you would do in this situation. Kind of like last week, the blown tire had another, not really a mishap, but something came up that normally doesn't come up when you're learning to fly. At least in my 3,000, 4,000 hours, never experienced anything like this just yet. So I was flying with a student. And let me backtrack a bit. We're all familiar with wake turbulence. Just like wake, a boat produces wake and those waves come up, an airplane's going to produce a wake as well. So that's something we commonly try to avoid by taking off above the wake, doing our climb out above it, and on landing we try to land beyond their point, stay above their glide path, etc. You can learn more about that in other videos that I've done. But what happened in this situation was we were on a right downwind for runway 18. Well, while we were doing that, a C-130 was just doing a quick touch and go on runway 36. The winds were calm, the tower cleared him to do it, so he was doing a touch and go on 36. And here we are, we're on the downwind, basically paralleling him, preparing to land on 18. And the tower said, caution wake turbulence. I mean, a C-130 is a big old airplane. So I got to thinking, I never really learned about wake turbulence approaching it head on. I mean, the C-130 just took off this way, and we're trying to land that same direction. Normally, you're both landing the same direction or taking off the same direction, not opposing like that. So what we actually ended up doing is we just asked the tower if we could just do a 360, because I was kind of confused. My student was like, well, you don't read about that kind of situation in any books or anything like that. So I want to be maybe the first to kind of talk on this subject. What would you do in that situation? A C-130 is taking off 36 and you're trying to land 18. How are you going to avoid that wake turbulence? What we did is we just did a 360 on down when we got cleared by tower to do that. And we did that. That gave us about 3 extra minutes. Plenty of time, and landed without a snag. But what would you do in that situation? Leave me a comment below. You've got a big airplane producing a lot of wake, taking off 36, and you're trying to land 18, opposite of what we learn in the books. Leave me a comment below and tell me what you think. And remember, a good pilot is always learning. See you guys later.